Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. We've got the Boston Celtics facing the West All-Stars. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. So it's Boston now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Nailed from three-point land.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
James, the pass to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. 4-point game. Tatum dishes to Brown. Passes it to Porzingis. Poked away. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
James way outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's Boston. Here's Porzingis. LeBron grabs the miss.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
To the inside. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by James.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston, no good that time either. Wembanyama against Porzingis. And stolen by White. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. That one misses. Boston leading by 4. Brown outside. Tries again. Here's Porzingis. Tipped away. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's KD for 3. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Brown with it, guarded now by Durant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off. Davis is checked in for Durant. He hits the second from the line. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Three-pointer. They get it back. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. there, we see it on the offensive glass.
And now, the first timeout call here for Boston.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
That's All-Stars shooting their first free throws here tonight.
First personal foul. First team
and that
foul.
one misses.
Wow. What, he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Take it.
And he's good on the second.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Here's James. And he lays it straight in. LeBron's got 5.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Brown outside. Good defense by Wembanyama.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And they get it back. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Brown. Dishes it to Holiday. Over in the corner, White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Davis. He kicks it to Curry. James has a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The West trails by 3. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. A second chance effort. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. LeBron outside, takes the 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count that bucket.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others, because the defense has to focus on his ability to score. No question he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Got a piece of it. Porzingis with the steal. Outside, White. Here's the floater. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Boston leading by 5. Pass to White. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Fans at the door.
Holiday against Curry. Holiday surveying the floor. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
And the Celtics with possession here. 3-point lead. 6 on the shot clock. Davis against Brown. They get it again.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of ability.
For Boston, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw good from Porzingis. And both free throws good for Porzingis. The West trails by 5. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Plays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 6.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Brown against Davis. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the defense.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Brown kicks to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
And there's the pass to Davis. Curry on the wing. Puts it up. Porzingis with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
James finds Curry. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Curry. The West All-Stars pull it in. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Offline with his 3. The West trails by 5. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
LeBron James on the wing. Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Holiday. Outside Porzingis. The tray. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
And one of those players who will not be denied. LeBron's so strong inside.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside, Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Austin Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston.
For the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Davis.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
The West trails by 4. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Davis against Brown. Driving inside. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Stephen Curry. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. It's good. Tatum's got 9.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
They get the rebound. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Celtics. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
James is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Curry. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2-guard. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Boston trailing. Brown with it. Outside Tatum to the paint. Here's Horford. The kick out to Holiday. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
3 points.
Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Here's Wembanyama. Al Horford with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Brown right side. Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Kicks to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right side Horford. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Clock at 6. Brown the pass to Horford. And he stays with it.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
James kicks to Curry. Misses the three.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Curry. Again, Curry missing. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Tatum. The three. There's Tatum's range on display.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
That one good for 2. Curry's got 6.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Eric White's checked in for Drew Holiday. Over to the wing. Horford from outside. He's off on that one. Good defense by Wembanyama.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Second chance shot. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Tatum kicks to Brown. And they double up Brown. Tatum dishes to Brown. Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got his second bucket tonight.
And, folks, this is Horford hit his zone. He wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
Curry gets it to go inside.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. They double him with Wembanyama. White finds Horford. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Another shot, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's James. Oh, James absorbed the hit on the drop.
Yeah, so tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
Here's Pritchard, and the rejection by James. Curry on the wing, guarded by Tatum. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach. Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now, and it's a big reason that they're ahead.
6 to shoot, and another shot. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 3. Pass to Brown. Here's Pritchard. Celtics passing it around. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's James. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Now Tatum. He's got 12. Pass to White. Anthony Davis with the rebound. So it's the West now. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Outside Curry. This one for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. Goes back up. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Here's Tatum. Now the pass to Brown. Now the dish to White. Back to Brown to end the cold streak. Great D that time from Davis. Now the West with the ball. Wembanyama outside. Curry outside. And they'll get another chance. Oh, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
And the sheer length of Wembanyama allowing the rookie to insert himself and finish strong.
And here's Brown. Looking to get it going. Pass to Cornette. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets at that D.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
I just don't know how you even slow down LeBron. Once he gets momentum on the bounce, it's over.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Boston trailing. Tatum kicks to Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 5 now.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
From deep, James. And it's White with the rebound. And so it's Boston with it. Passes to Cornette. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by the West. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Cornette. And another basket for Boston. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
A 3-ball. Outside for Curry. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Inside, Tatum.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. He dishes it to Davis. Clock at 6. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. From deep, James. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Brown outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Ahead, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. LeBron against Brown. He kicks it to Tatum. Fires top of the key. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. James looking it over. Curry fires from way outside. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Right wing. Here's Pritchard. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And the shot goes down.
Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
Curry can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oh, looping down the lane. Tatum.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Curry outside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Snatched up. Cornette, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Cornette's got 6.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
And a close game.
Your West All-Stars, 54. The Celtics, 58.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. White the pass to Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Boston needs to get off a shot. Holiday inside the line. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hangs home the trifecta. 15 points in the game.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
The pass to Brown. Back to Holiday. And it's Curry with the rebound. The West trails by 3. Wembanyama outside. Back to Davis. Pass to Wembanyama. Some nice passing here by the West. Curry can't get it to go.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against White. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Nice D from Porzingis.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Down low. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Curry deciding where to go with it. Launches a three. The West again cannot hit. Boston leading by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. While they're still together. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Jaylen Brown proven to be a tough customer.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The West trails by 7. Curry on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Brown missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the West. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And one of the best big men in the game. Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
The West All-Stars have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. The first one falls. Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Boston leading by 6. Passes it to Porzingis. Here's Hauser. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hauser. He's guarded by Davis. It's stolen by Davis. LeBron against Tatum. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Hits it from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
James against Holiday. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Holiday. Porzingis has got 17.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Curry against Holiday. For the tie. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And here's Tatum for three. The West All-Stars pull it in. Some nice passing here by the West. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by White. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
The Celtics with the lead. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting for Boston.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Out left to the wing, to the inside, Tatum. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Holiday against Curry. And the pass to Hauser. Holiday with it. Shot clock at 5 from deep. And he's good on the three ball. Hauser's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James with it. He's got 16. Shoots it up. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Shoots from the right block. And the rejection by Wembanyama. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Hauser. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Hauser from downtown. Knocks down the three ball. Hauser's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And great to see Porzingis share the ball. A great decision from the locking.
The three from Harden. Here's Wembanyama.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass. Porzingis has got 21 in the game.
And that's what Porzingis has to do. Use his size and length on the offensive glass.
LeBron kicks to Harden. Over Holiday. They get it back. Easy money for Wembanyama.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Inside, Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Harden inside the three-point line. Again, the miss by Harden. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Hauser. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The West trails by 9. And here's Harden for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Pass to Craig.
capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
LeBron James charging through contact. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside, White. There's the pass to Porzingis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now here is Holiday. He's got 8, just 5 on the clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Holiday's got 10 points in the game.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Over James. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 on the clock. Out to Porzingis. Lets the 3 fly. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Holiday against LeBron. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Pritchard. Out to Porzingis from the arc. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. From deep three-point land. And Boston with the rebound. Hauser's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The Celtics with the lead. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Here's Holiday. The West grabs the miss. LeBron's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. LeBron steps it home.
A big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Craig. Brown outside. Here's Holiday. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So they take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's James. Drives to the hoop. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Brown. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Substitution for the Celtics. Al Horford.
1 second left. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Best All-Stars out in front. Ending the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Harden out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis at the three, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And so James will bring it up for the West. A two-point game to the paint. Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Outside Holiday. Out to Porzingis. It's stolen by Davis. Pass break. Here comes the West. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Boston with the rebound. Right the pass to Brown. Over Davis. Off the left rim and out.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Holiday has it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Drew Holiday.
Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. James with a deep 3. The West again cannot hit. Boston trailing. Knocked away to tie it up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Al Horford.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. Al Harden. Dishes to Davis. Inside, Wembanyama. Nice D from Porzingis. Brown outside. Dish now to White. Pass to Holiday. Back to White. To take the lead. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The West All-Stars with the ball. Here's Wembanyama. The West again cannot hit.
Clearly
West All-Stars foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the Celtics.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
2 shots.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and both free throws good for White. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Curry against White. To stop the run. The West again cannot hit. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Porzingis finds White. The wide open look here for Holiday. Drills the baseline jumper. 14 points for Drew Holiday.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Harden way outside. And it's White with the rebound. Boston leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. They grabbed their own miss. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Brown, no good.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Curry outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Outside, White. He dishes it to Brown. Here's Porzingis. That shot missing. Good defense by Wembanyama. Kicks it out to James. LeBron with the triple.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. James fires from way outside. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Pass to White. LeBron against Tatum. Looking to get back on track here. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
On the wing, Holiday. The pass to Brown. White looking around. Out to Porzingis. There's the triple. No good that time.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
From deep LeBron, Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
Outside Holiday. Brown outside. Pass to White. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And some authority on that play from Porzingis. Big man slamming it down.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Brown, no good.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And here is Curry. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside Holiday. It's White on the wing. Kicks it to Tatum. Brown the pass to Holiday. For the 3. and they recover it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock. Curry is just lethal from outside.
So it's the Celtics now. Passes it to Tatum. Here goes Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Durant checked in for Davis.
Jason Tatum.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Wembanyama passes to Harden. On its way from Curry for two. White with the defensive effort. The Celtics with the lead. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Harden left side. Great D that time from Tatum.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Now the West with the ball. It's Durant on the wing. White covering. Here's LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. Brown with it. Out to White. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Harden. Curry on the wing. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum against LeBron. Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. Tatum laces the three.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
James, the pass to Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. In the corner, Tatum with it. The West grabs the miss. KD's got his fourth rebound in this one. And they'll get another chance. Curry outside. The offensive rebound outside for Durant. And here's Harden for three. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Outside Tatum.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Harden. He kicks to Curry. And stolen by White. Pass to Holiday. Count it!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
James. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge victory right there.
And this is who LeBron James is. An incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, we know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this. Can I get it done? We'll see. Guys,
thank you, David.
Fourth team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fifth team foul.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
For the Celtics, Derek White.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Team is in the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really